All right, we're gonna try out some of this tiger sauce. Just got this in. Yeah, we're in Walmart. Check that out. So just came back into town. Got the little WSM conversion going. Close her up here. Got some spare ribs on. Gonna get back and let them go. See, they've been on about 2:15. It's 2:36 right now, p.m. Eastern time. So, nice day out. So, just got some seasoning all on there. Ham and what else? I put some badilla, complete. That's pretty much it. Kept it simple. Sprayed it with some not ham, some parquet. Just sprayed it with some of that just to keep it moist. I got some oak in there and I got some little hickory in there today too. So this little conversion's been working out pretty good. I was almost about to buy a WSM anyway. So because this right here is about an 18-incher Jumbo Joe conversion from a electric uh, Brinkman Gourmet smoker that I had. That the charcoal pan just rust out, and it just wasn't even giving me good airflow anyway, because it's meant to be used as an electric smoker. Even though you could throw charcoals in there, and I used to do that. I know a lot of guys do that, but this is working out nice because the vents on the jumbo, they're right there directly in the center on the bottom. So get good airflow. And I'm just trying to, cook these hot and fast like I did the baby backs in the last video. In case you didn't check out the baby backs, check that video out. I'll put a link in the corner. Um, I did those hot and fast as well. So we'll see. It's cooking like about 350. And what I do is after an hour, I start spritzing. And then after an hour and a half, I wrap. And then I let them go until 2 hours for another half an hour, just wrapped. And then I just leave them wrap, take them off, and let them rest. I throw some brown sugar and some Coca-Cola, okay, in the aluminum foil when I wrap. So let's see what time it is now. I might cut the live video out. Probably make another video of this too. It's 2:40 right now, so I put them on at 2:15. So in about 5 minutes, I'm gonna open the lid and I'm gonna spray with some. I got in here some pineapple juice, um, and Coca-Cola, and I think I might have some apple cider vinegar in there. I'm not sure, but usually there would be some apple cider vinegar. Uh, so again, Coca-Cola, pineapple juice that breaks down the collagens and all that scientific stuff that pineapple juice is supposed to have bromelain in it, so it acts like a tenderizer, kind of like that Adolph's tenderizer. I used to use that a lot, but I stopped using it. It's kind of salty. Then whenever I would add other spices to the food, sometimes the food would come out too salty, especially if you want to use that seasonal. So, so that's about it. So give it a couple minutes. I'm gonna bust it open. That way we can see what's going on. About 2:42 Eastern time. Yep. So I'm over here on the East Coast, South Florida. So pretty much you can barbecue all year round here, all year round. So check out the that old country pits. Some of you looking for an offset. This is the old Pecos model. Picked this one up on Craigslist for I think it was about 250. Yeah, something like that, 250. So, and actually, the dude that I bought it from, he actually was he helped me out. He loaded up in his truck and delivered it for me. So it's a good price. So I didn't have to pay because you could get these on Academy online, or if you live like close to Orlando, if you want to drive to Orlando or other parts of the country. I'm not sure. I know there's one I think close to Orlando here in Florida. But if you want to get it shipped, it's like 150 for shipping. And I think the pit new is like 399.99, so like it's like 400 bucks. This is a really good pit. I've done a lot of videos on it already, offset stuff, and I've done direct stuff like in the main smoking chamber, just having the coals on the right side and having your meat on the left side, kind of an indirect. Or you could just throw coals along the bottom. So you could do a bunch of stuff with that pit, and it's a sturdy pit. It's a heavy pit, but it's easy to move around. Where they have the handles and the big wheels on it, it's surprisingly easy to move around. Now picking it up is another thing. Loading it, you need like at least 2 people, 2 or 3 people. 2 people should do it. Two to three. So but these little bullet smokers, these will do the trick too, especially the WSMs. I'm still thinking about getting one of those or converting this one into one. All right, let's check the time. 2:44 and 30 seconds. I'll wait 30 seconds. So just open the lid and I'm just gonna spritz. Again, not apple juice, pineapple juice. whatchamacallit, pineapple juice, Coca-Cola. Um, I got some cider vinegar in there too. I'm not sure. Maybe a little bit. All right, it's time. 2:45. Get this lid open. It's looking how it looks after half an hour. Oh yeah, that's all right. So, okay, this is just after half an hour. You see some of the meat pulling back already, and because show you a little tip. What I do is when I take the membrane off, I get that fillet knife, and I really get under the meat. That helps separate the meat and helps the seasoning actually get in between the bone and underneath your ribs there. So I'm not gonna even turn those over because I know those are fine. So they're getting colored up right now. So that's after half an hour. So, so we'll be back. And actually, I just started with like I don't have a water pan in there. I always fail to mention that. No water pan, just direct heat. But I got obviously the ribs on the top rack like you just saw. No water pan. Um, I'm fully open, wide open down at the bottom now, and I just put half chimney full of Weber chimney starter full of coals. Not that many coals, like I said, but I am using some hickory and some oak. Always oak. And if you want to add something else, I add something else. But I always use some oak, and I use the tip that Harry Sue recommends. He puts the wood first, and then he put the charcoal on top uh, instead of vice versa. Usually people put coals, then they get the wood and put the wood on top of the coals, and that just makes the wood burn a lot faster and just incinerate instead of smoldering. So you want the wood to smolder. So um, that's a very good what he calls a black belt trick or black belt technique, black belt secret BBS. And check out Harry Sue. He won barbecue pit masters. I think his first time with ribs. So it's about 2:48. So we started at 2:15. So I'm gonna end part one here in 15 minutes. So we'll be back. I'm gonna let those go. I'm gonna be back at 3:15 to spritz again, and I'll do part two. All right, guys. Yoosh.